would say more than 50% of the time we cannot see the fog. And typically it burns off midday, and then it comes back in the late afternoon. It also depends on where in the city you are. Here on the north, the west side especially, we get a lot of fog, whereas on the east side, not so much. Did you guys know we have a name for the fog? With a K. Fog, writing in the first person, posting little blurbs and beautiful pictures, and I believe it's still going on. I haven't checked in a while, but if you're on X, check Carl the Fog with a K. Are there any Metallica fans on board today? Not really. The band came up here at Fort Scott to the left, and they had a lot of anger. They brought in a therapist on the sessions to meddle between, especially Lars and James. And they filmed it all. Here's my movie tip of the day. Some Kind of Monster, featuring Metallica. 4 hours fly by. It's really entertaining. There. This field here below us, I will talk about. It's Crissy Field, named after a former pilot who worked here in the 90s. It's fairly new. It's called the Salesforce Tower. It's about 7 years old now. 1,070 feet. It surpassed the pyramid-shaped Transamerica building, which is from 1972. In this reddish primer to protect it from the salt water. The idea was always, yeah, we're going to build a bridge and then we're going to paint it. Probably black, maybe gray. Not so fast, said Irving Morrow. He was a chief architect. He used to go around saying, it shall not be gray. That was his mantra. And the public, by and large, agreed with him. Like, gray, we have Bay Bridge already. How about we keep it this way? And the powers that be were aghast. A red bridge? You are joking. No. Not red. We're going to call it International Orange. Oh, well then, there you go. And I think part of the fame of this bridge is not just the design and the catchy name and the location, but that color. So we're going to stop here 15 minutes. As you see, the waves do come in. Sometimes our groups get splashed. Don't let that be you. So keep an eye on the water. I can't park here, but I can drop you here for good pictures. And then I'll park down there by the fortress. You see the other bus already. On your way down... Notice the color scheme here. Everything is international orange.
Sausalito, so I was over there.
coming in to the city. Leaving is free.
Oh, okay.
So when we come back, we'll pay the toll. And here you see the workers. This looks like the paint crew. There's a paint crew and an iron crew on the bridge, and they work here weekdays until about 3 o'clock. And after that point, they open that side for cyclists. So if you come on the weekend, you'll see lots of bikes on the other side. Pedestrians are always here. And this here is the highest point of the bridge. We're 220 feet above the water, 67 meters. So those thick cables that you see holding up the entire roadway, it is actually just the casing that you can see. Inside that casing are 27,000 strands of wire, which makes it really flexible and strong. And we have very strong winds here. The bridge will sway sideways and up and down. Oh, and there's something fun going on right now. If you look to the left, there's a barrier here, but it's being moved by the yellow Zippermobile. So we're going to have 3 lanes here in a second. This is a much better system. It came around 10 years ago. It used to be the put out the cones and pray system. Didn't work so well. I want to give you guys a little bonus stop here. We have a couple of more minutes. So I'm going to pull in here at Vista Point. Just do a short 3-4 minute stop, but I think it's worth it because you get to see a different perspective of the bridge, and also you can see the city views. Here's your last restroom chance before we get to Muir Woods. Yeah, number 1.